morning and welcome to the Full of Knit podcast. Today is Saturday, December 9th, and it is a terribly gray, wet, cold,
gross,
disgusting morning here in Havelock, North Carolina.
It finally got cold.
Yay! Well, no, what am I saying yay for?
Well, then we can wear this stuff.
I know, look
Except
at this.
you're not.
You can tell what phase of life we are both in.
I'm about to freeze.
She's dying and I'm about to melt.
I got hot tea and fingerless mitts and she's sitting over here in a t-shirt.
I'm dying. Anyhow, I'm Karen.
I'm Susan.
Yes, and we're on Ravelry. I'm at the Havelock Zoo, and that's Instagram and Ravelry.
And I'm NC Knitta on Instagram and
that knitting thing.
Yeah, that knitting thing.
Yeah, I'll put it down here
And
somewhere.
we also have the Full of Knit podcast on Instagram that you can find us on there.
Yes, and Ravelry. We have
True.
a podcast
Yes, we
group
do.
on
We do.
Ravelry. So hit like, subscribe, go to the podcast group and join because there's like stuff going on and prizes. We have our frog or finish cowl that's going on through the end of this month. So get in there and either tear stuff apart and show us or finish it and show us because there will be prizes.
There will. Some good ones, I think.
Yes.
But I'm kind of partial, I guess.
So,
where do you want to start?
FOs?
Start
at the beginning.
All right.
Okay.
Start at the beginning.
And welcome to everybody who's come back. And hey to all you new people.
Come back again next week.
Yes.
It may be 80 degrees here, in which case I won't be with
She won't be wearing that, and I'll be like wearing
a bikini top.
Yeah.
So there you go. If you don't like the weather here in eastern North Carolina, hang around. Because it'll change.
Yeah, but you know, in the western part of the state, it's snowing.
I know. I'm so glad it's them and not us. I hate snow.
Yeah, I mean, we have our winters are rain. So occasionally it snows, but I like the way it snows here. We get like half an inch, 2 inches, and everything stops for a day or so, and you can stay home. Yeah, stay home.
Well, unless you have to go to work, and then you have to get out and drive in it, and we're not prepared for it, and it's just.
You need to get a better boss
snow.
if they make you go.
Well,
out
I have a new boss, so we'll see what happens with that.
But
I hate snow.
Yeah,
because I grew up here, and everything stops. We're not prepared for it. Just everything stops. Everything. It just is not.
It just gives me a reason to sit and knit. Remember that ice storm that we had years ago?
How many years ago?
It's been maybe 6 years ago. At least 6 or 7.
We've had several. Well, I'll just say yes.
Okay. And I live out here in the woods, and to get to my house, you have to drive through like 5 miles of national forest. There's roads, but you have to drive through the forest, and it's like a straight shot. And that road, it was just covered with ice.
So you weren't getting out.
We weren't getting out. We were stuck.
That's what I'm saying.
It was very little house on the prairie, and
we stuck. You're stuck.
It was nice. You should have seen all the stuff I got finished.
Got all the closets cleaned out.
No. I mean
cleaned,
knitting. I made like probably 6 hats. I finished a Doctor Who scarf.
Oh, wow.
I made booties. I mean,
you did
I had it all lined up on the couch, and it like covered the whole sectional sofa.
Just
from
like, being stuck in,
having cabin fever. It was either that or stab the hubby with a knitting needle.
You don't want to do that.
You don't want to be stuck in the house.
No, because he likes to click off on Etsy, so we don't want to do that.
I know. He's a good man.
I was hoping he was going to be here when I got here today, because I was going to walk in and say, I heard that I needed to give you my Christmas list. So, but he wasn't here. So, all right. So we want to start. We'll do FOs. We're doing our cowl, which is the Frogger Finish.
Because it might.
I didn't see what it said, but
it says,
it's all right.
Shh, this might be wine.
Oh, is it really white? The Frogger Finish cowl, if you don't know about it, is you either take a long-standing whip that was started before the 6th of November and either finish it or frog it. And the idea is to free up needles for knitting in 2018.
To knit for yourself.
Yeah, and to knit for yourself or whatever. But to get your needles free and to stop looking at and being tormented by whips that, stalk you because you haven't finished them.
Yeah.
So one of my long-standing ones was about, 3 years old maybe. I was tired of looking at it. Was the All About the Bling shawl, I think it's called. And you'll have to go back an episode, or maybe Karen can put it in there. Who's it by? I can't remember.
Yeah.
But I finished it. And this is Fable Fibers, and the novelle is the yarn, and the colorway is called Venus Bloom. And I don't know if it'll show. I guess if I get it close enough, it will. There are beads all in this shawl. And the bind off, and this is one of the things that took me forever to make myself finish, was the bind off
has beads.
189 of them.
Oh, wow.
And there's 500 and some stitches to bind off on this thing, and that was what was holding me up. I love it. I think it's gorgeous.
It is.
I'm glad it's done. I think I might have bound off a little too tight because I think it's supposed to ruffle a little more than it does.
Yeah.
But it's done, and that was the objective, was to get it finished.
Exactly.
So this is my very first full or big project knitting with beads. And that gets a big shout out to my friend Z, who got me started doing that. If you're watching, hello Z.
And
she
it's
loves
finished,
to
Z.
knit
Hi,
with
Z.
beads. Yeah, it's finished. She loves to knit with beads, and she does gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous
Lace work.
Oh gosh, she does such gorgeous stuff. So that's done. So that's one of my FOs for this week. What you got? You want me to hold one and you hold one, or you gonna hold them both?
I have boobs.
That is too funny.
They're done, and they'll
Okay.
be gifted to my friend.
Last week we had balls. Last time we had balls. This week we have boobs.
But I think college football is almost. Oops, that one's got a hair on it. That's not good. It's never good.
Hairy boobs?
It was a cat hair. There's cat hair on everything in this house.
Apparently we have not grown up any since last week. Or last podcast.
We had balls, now we have boobs. Boobs. Anyhow, this is Cascade Ultra Pima. It's the Knitted Knockers pattern, which is also used for charity, for donations. And I've made some of these for charity as well, but these are for a friend. So.
Everybody else is knitting boobs. I'm just over here sipping tea. Reminds me of that Kermit the Frog meme that you always see.
So that's mine.
Cool. And it's a pair.
Yes.
All right. Okay. If you've watched the podcast in the past, you've heard Karen and I bitch and complain and moan about the
Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
the Antarcticus, whatever, that shawl.
Apparently that's Norwegian for Antarctica or something
Whatever.
like
Well,
that.
I'm not Norwegian. That's why I can't get it right. Anyway, I got mine finished. I showed it, I think, on the last podcast or the podcast before, but it wasn't blocked. So I'm just going to say that if I said prior to that I was never, ever going to knit that again, I might eat those words because I'm thinking I might. It's not as bad. It's beautiful blocked. It was just a slog. It just felt like it went on forever and ever and ever. Because it's repetitive. Yeah, but...
Well, if you did it in a yarn, because we used the Fiber Company 50 Shades of Gradient, and it's like 500 yards.
Yeah.
Right? So if you want to use every single color in it, you have to keep going. The pattern, you would end the pattern before you finish the yarn.
Right.
So we would just go back and pick what sections we liked and do them over again. So it just
went on forever.
It did. It was the scarf that didn't end.
It is so
But it's really pretty.
blocked. Oh, it is so pretty blocked. So we'll
And
start
the
at that
colors.
end. This one is called Foxglove is the colorway. And I really, really, really wanted more of the green because I was just starting to get into the darker green.
Mm-hmm.
I just couldn't take it anymore. I got green on there and I was like, okay, we're done.
I'm done.
Yeah,
I've
but
had
this
it,
is
yeah.
so pretty. Once
It
it's
is very
blocked,
pretty.
it's so soft and squishy and, oh, I don't know. I might make another one. I don't know. It won't be anytime soon, but
Okay.
I just wanted to put it out there that if I said I was never, ever going to knit it again, I might eat those words so y'all wouldn't think I was a liar. I'm just taking it back.
That's why you should never say never.
Well,
I always said I
that's
was
true.
never going to have more animals. And then look what happened.
Yeah, I'd rather have the four-legged kind than the two. I'm just saying.
Okay, and the second thing that I finished, I'm going to have to pop a picture in here somewhere because I already sent it to my mom, the cow hat. And it was hilarious. She got it yesterday, and of course she doesn't wait for Christmas. She just opens it. And she volunteers at a nursing home. And on Fridays they have happy hour. They do between 3 and 5. And
I bet that is a hoot.
yeah, and somebody comes in and plays piano.
I'd
And they have
love to be there for
popcorn.
that.
Everybody gets a cocktail. So my mom wore it to happy hour, and she sent me a text message that it was quite the hit. And then she was like, "Would you be interested in making more?" And my
Really?
answer was, "Hell no."
Are you going to give that pattern away too? Oh, you can't.
No,
'cause
it's in a
that big
book. It's in a book.
Oh, well.
Yeah, and I was like, no, 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 no. Although the RO was looking through that book, and he was like, would you make me one of these?
Which one did he
I
want?
don't know. He didn't say.
Oh.
He was probably afraid to
Not
ask.
a cow, though.
No, no.
Okay.
There's all sorts of, there's pigs and elephants and cats and dogs, and
I know.
I
The
don't
pig
know
was
what-
cute, and the elephant was
Yes.
cute.
I think, I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
which
what I
one he
remember.
was looking at, but we'll see.
Oh, well. He'll let you know, I'm sure.
I know.
And if he buys you
busy
the,
doing
if he buys
socks
you
for
the
him.
yarn to do that,
Yeah,
then you're going to do it.
exactly.
You know you are.
Yes, of course. And he'll have to buy me something that I want besides
Oh, you're all festive, and I'm all, well, I'm just warm.
Do you like my shirt? It says a wise man once said, "I don't know, ask a girl."
That's pretty apparent.
And my little
Appropriate.
button on my hat, can you read it? It says, "On Santa's naughty list and proud of it." And then, "Not a people lover." That's for
bad.
shopping this
I
time
gotta
of year.
spit on myself. Okay, so is that all your? That's
That's
all,
all
my
I
foes? That's all you
finished.
got?
Well, I did finish.
Oh, I did. Jason's socks.
Yeah,
But I
where are
left
they?
them at home. I'll pop a picture and send it to you. And you can pop them in maybe. Because it's the Snape stockings by Erica Luter. Send K pic.
Okay.
All right, I'll try to remember to do that. Okay, so we're done with
Yes.
FOS.
Yes, foes.
Pause with bound off items.
Yes.
So on to whippers. What about some whips?
Oh wait, I did fit.
What? What'd you
Back
finish?
up.
Oh Lord.
I did. Well, I finished some stuff that was Christmas presents for some of the ladies. Monday ladies? Well, no. Well, yeah, it'll be up tomorrow. Monday ladies, if you're watching this Sunday night,
Turn.
avert your eyes.
Shut up.
So
Don't look,
good.
y'all. Don't look,
look.
ladies. Don't look.
Look, close your eyes.
Don't look. But you're gonna love it. I'm
You're
just
gonna-
going to tell you that.
Is that not the cutest?
That is super cute. That is super cute.
Yeah,
Girl, you've been busy.
The crochet snowman pattern.
You just said it
unraveled.
out loud. So even if they weren't
Oh,
looking,
yeah, sorry. Close your ears and avert your eyes.
back up on that.
It doesn't matter. They
It's all
probably
good.
don't watch anyhow.
Yeah.
Suzanne watches, but she got hers yesterday.
Oh, okay.
And then I made these two. I won't even.
Oh, that is. Can I
Isn't that
finger in a
cute?
minute?
Yes. Oh yeah, you should be averting your eyes too because you're getting some of this as well. Isn't that cool? And see, it opens.
What would we keep in that?
And
Notions?
You can just do notions, but
Little
it can
minis?
it can sit like right on your.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. God, you have been busy. You make me feel bad.
I have been working like a dog.
Yeah.
Well, not one of my dogs because my dogs never worked. But anyhow, yeah, you can hold it
That
and
is
look at it.
cute. Too cute.
Yes.
Oh, all right. I should have brought you some of those that I have.
The oh, I had a bunch of these.
Oh, okay. Well, if you need any, I got some.
The pattern's called the Sweet Pea Pod by Lazy Girl Designs.
She obviously is not lazy if she came up
No.
with that and other stuff too.
No. That was fun.
All right.
Okay. I
So
think
are you
that's
done
it.
with foes?
Yeah.
With FOS and foes?
I'll put my boobs away.
Okay. Okay.
You know, we always
Alrighty
forget to say this at the beginning. You might not want to watch this with your
then.
kids.
You probably don't want to watch this. with
We
your
always
kids.
forget, and then we say it like in the middle after we've said either
Yeah.
said something or shown something inappropriate.
Well, that's
so.
just because
we're
that's how it
sorry.
is for us. We just don't think about it.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
We don't
'cause
have
our
small
kids are
kids.
grown, and they probably say worse things than we
Oh,
do.
I'm sure they do. I know mine does.
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain yours does
Yeah.
too. But okay, so I guess I'll grab a whip. I think last podcast in Booty Call I showed my yarn that I had gotten from Shelly at Hope Knit in the
Oh, yeah.
I'll Be Home for Christmas colorway. So this is what it looks like knit. I was so excited because it does knit up like Gray Bonfire. That's one side. And then the contrasting cuff, heels, and toes is a company called, I think it's Coop Knits. Yep, Sock Chef. And the colorway, I can't remember, but it's on there. I'll have to look at it. I can't read backwards. Is
Sphere? Sphere?
Sphene.
Sphene?
Sphene. Sphene. So,
Sphene?
yep, that's it. I don't know.
Okay.
Don't ask me. Ask Coop Knits.
I know.
So that's the contrast and
Have to
heel and
Google
toe
that.
on that. And that's my little Katrinkle Progress Keeper,
Yeah.
stocking Progress Keeper. So cute.
It looks like a Christmas tree because it's got the green,
I
like the
know.
snow,
Isn't it
and then the
cool?
little
And this
ornaments
is the
or lights.
skirt, the Christmas tree
Yes.
skirt. This is on 2.25 Addies, I think. Yeah, 2.25 Addies. So that's fun. I'm doing just one at a time. I may clock on another one to do them tandem, but I think I have to free up another set of needles to do that. So anyway, for right now, I'm just doing a single sock, cuff down on this one. But it's so pretty. I was so excited when it started doing like Gray Bonfire because I love that. Love it, love it.
Okay, so all I have for whips is socks. So Christmas socks that won't be done by Christmas.
Well, those won't be done by
'Cause I'm
Christmas,
a-
but I don't care.
Yeah,
There's Christmas will come next year,
exactly.
unless I get hit by a bus.
We don't have buses around here.
Well, there you go.
There, so
That
you're
lessens my
good.
chances.
Yes. There's the odd greyhound here and there, but
I only see mostly four-legged ones of those.
I know.
Hardly
So I think
ever
we're
see a
good.
bus good. Well, of course, but we're not in downtown either. Because
But
there
there's
used
no
to be
buses in
there
downtown,
used to
is
be
there?
a bus there used to be a bus station downtown.
There
Newbern.
did, yeah, on George Street.
George Street,
Yeah.
and then it used to be years and years and years ago on Broad Street.
Okay.
You know where Broad
Mhm.
Street Christian Church is
Yeah.
on the corner of Broad. It used to
Mhm.
be, if you're looking at the church, to
Yeah.
the left of it. It was
Oh, okay.
a big bus station there.
Oh,
I mean, it was
wow.
like, well, because people back then, that was a big
Right,
way
that's how
to
you got
get
around.
around. Not everybody had
Right.
cars, and
I
that
see
kind of
them
thing,
leaving
so-
the base sometimes, but that's about it.
okay, sorry.
Okay, no, that's okay. This was my Rhinebeck is Calling socks that I frogged back and decided to do a different pattern because the pattern wasn't showing up with this yarn. So this is Mina Phillips Pebbles sock.
Look at that, the way it's making
I
like
know.
the white.
I
They look
know.
on here.
Isn't that
it,
cool?
it looks white. Like it's
Yeah.
making the white stripe. That's
I
cool.
know. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, so you're kind of getting some patterning in there.
Yeah,
Without
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's easy to remember. It's a 4-row pattern, easy to remember. And this is Primrose Yarn Company, and this is their Sophia.
That was
Yeah,
good.
there's Sophia base, which is cashmere, merino cashmere nylon, and it's in the Cheap Thrills colorway. So these are the ones I started back in October, and they'll get done. When they get done.
Eventually.
Yeah.
What kind of tea was that you gave me? Because it was super good.
It's called Bengal Spice. It's a
It's really spicy.
herbal chai tea.
It's really spicy.
Yes, it's the RO's favorite.
Is it? I love that.
Yes, it's
But I
really
also
good.
put some of that almond
Creamer in it.
creamer in it.
That's
What?
interesting. No, I was just thinking that could be interesting.
It's good. I thought it was good. Was to me anyway. I mean, because I like the chai latte from
Yeah.
Starbucks,
Mm-hmm.
and they put some kind of creamy
Mm-hmm.
stuff in it. Okay, so next in my Lantern Moon
Oh gosh,
project
I forgot all
sheepy
about
bag. I
those.
know. I pulled it out. I was like, oh, I
Oh,
forgot I
wow.
had that. So yeah. Anyway, I have in here doing these 2 at a time, toe up, with the on a 2.25 Chagoo. And okay, I don't have enough hams.
Or
As my
hands.
son- hams, as my kid used to say. He called them hams.
Okay.
Oh, the green is really not showing up on this very well. But,
No, it's a lot prettier.
yeah, the green is, again, Coop Knits, socks, yay, yeah, whatever. And malachite is the colorway. Same as the Speen, but this is the malachite. And then the variegated is the silver and gold by Hootenit. And again on the Chagu. And the Chagus, I like them. I love the cord. They're just not slippy enough.
Exactly.
And they're and they're sharp.
Yeah.
So I'm getting ready to put a hole through my finger.
Right. But
Just
if they
like
were just
with
a
the
little...
higher.
Yeah.
If they were just a little slicker, they would be perfect.
Let's send them an email.
Yeah. Because I love the cord. I love the way that...
The cord is
that
my favorite
behaves.
cord. Because look at it. It just hangs
Yeah. I love
so
that,
nicely
but
instead of getting all curled up on itself.
They're just
Which is
not-
why I usually do socks 2 at a time, because it annoys the out of
Yeah,
me
it doesn't bother me.
when the
I just
cord
go
gets
with
all twisty, and then I can't get the yarn in the right place. So I
It
spend more
just-
time adjusting than
Yeah.
I do knitting.
Yeah, they just need to be a little more slippy. But I
Yeah.
love the way that's knitting up too. I'll be happy when they're all done. Oh, did I tell you I bought a box the other day at Tuesday morning for my box of socks?
Did you?
I did. It's kind of big, but who cares? I don't care.
Well, you're gonna have socks.
Well, it'll
I
be
have
something
one
to
of those
fill up.
Christmas or Christmas ornaments boxes that you buy. One
Does
of
that
the
show better in the? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
one of the Rubbermaid like Christmas ornament.
Oh yeah,
thingies
yeah.
with
That
the
has
lid.
that has the section out.
Uh-huh.
Is that what you use?
Mhm.
Awesome.
I got it last year
That's a
after
great idea.
Christmas on sale for like $5. I'm hoping to score one this year for the RO for his socks.
He's a lucky man.
He is a lucky man. He's got me. He
In
knows
more
his-
ways than one.
That's right. And speaking of lucky man, here's his Christmas sock.
Cute.
Cute. This is, I don't know if you can see the pattern. Let me hold it closer. It's the one from Mina Phillips for her sock club that you got free when you...
The Christmas one?
Yeah,
I mean,
the
yeah.
mistletoe
Oh, okay,
kisses.
yeah.
You can see the little dashes in there. But these are on Chagu's, and I do 68 stitches for him, and I was so excited to see that her patterns are going to include that size now. Because I got tired of trying to figure stuff out. Doing the math.
To adjust
Yeah.
Adjust for him.
So that's as far as I've gotten on that one. I always do mine concurrently.
In tandem.
Oh, sorry.
Whatever. No, I'm
Together.
just trying to be a
Busy, busy?
yeah, thesaurus.
Yeah, that too.
There you go.
This is No Makers on their House Gnome base. There you go. This is the To Be Jolly. I bought this last year to do socks, and of course never got around to it. What I really need to pay attention to is like the Christmas and July sales that people do, or when
Yeah.
they put out some yarn. Because if I started
Then.
July, I would get them done by Christmas.
Or you just buy the Christmas yarn up now and then you
right.
do it for
Right.
next year. Which
But
is,
see, by the time Christmas comes, I'm buying Christmas presents,
I
and
know.
I
know. So I'm the
I
same
can't
way.
afford Christmas yarn.
And then I'm like, oh, I'm not going to have time to get it done.
Right.
Although I think I'm done. I got one commission thing to do,
Yeah.
but I think I'm done with Christmas knitting, unless it's just something that I'm like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. I have to do another
mean,
monkey.
What I plan to do, I'm done with, you know. So if it just happens
Right.
to be something else that just comes up, then anyway, okay. So I got another one. I showed this last time. I'm just going to pull it out and show you guys my progress that I've made on my son's blanket that I started for him. So where the progress keeper is that my friend Karen made me is where I was the last time you saw it. And so that's as much as I've gotten done on it. So I'll go ahead and move that up. And the yarn is the Knit Picks Chroma worsted in the Lakefront colorway, I believe. And it's 2 strands knit together. So here's the chroma. And then the solid is their, what is that, the swish?
Yeah.
No, it's Mighty,
bulky? That's
it's Mighty
Mighty
Stitch.
Stitch.
It's Mighty Stitch in the Ivy colorway. So I'm holding these two together and knitting that. He comes home the Friday before Christmas, and I'm not trying to have it done by then.
Right. My young'un will be here sometime around then
Because
as well.
even if I did get it done, I don't know. He's going to be here for the week after.
Right.
So
you
depending
have
on
time that you
I
can
might.
take it home with him.
Yeah, because if I give it to him unblocked, I can always block it while he's home, and
Yeah.
then he can take. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not putting it down as going to be
Right.
done,
Right.
or even got that in my head. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, that's good too.
These are my Christmas socks. That's how far I've gotten on those. This is another Mina Phillips pattern. These are her gravel socks. And you can't really see it. You can see it in person. You can see
Yep.
the pattern.
Yep. I can.
I probably should have just made them vanilla socks, but I didn't want to.
You can always back out. I know. Never mind.
It's like, do you know me? This is the Under the Tree in the House Gnome Merino Nylon blend. These are on the, oops, that's all wound up. See, this is what drives me crazy about the cords. These are high sharps.
So
Are
if
these
it hung
the
out,
Addies?
if it hung out here like the Chagoos do, then you would be cool with that.
Yeah, wait, are these Addies? No, these are Addies. But yeah, do you see that? That makes me crazy.
Well, can't you put these in hot water? Couldn't
I
you
guess
put this
I
in
could,
hot
yeah.
water and just hold them out until it get and
I
then
could
see if
try
that
it.
would work?
I can try it. It's making me nuts.
It doesn't really bother me, but everybody's different. Thank God. I almost didn't make it here again today, and it had nothing to do with the Harley Davidson dealership.
Because they're probably not riding today.
There's some. Okay, I'm on the 4 lane, right?
Mhm.
I'm in the left lane.
Mhm.
There's a cow in the right lane.
A what?
A cow. Not literally.
I was going to say,
A ding
well,
dong.
you know, it really could happen here. So.
A ding dong driving.
Okay.
And there's a pigeon trying to go across the road. And it's in her lane. Well, I don't like to be cruel to animals. I'm not.
Mhm.
I'm not cruel to animals. I love animals. But, I mean, come on. It's a pigeon. You're going to
can
wreck
fly.
yourself and everyone else
To save the pigeon.
to save a pigeon. Because if the pigeon, was my quick thinking. If the pigeon is walking across the road and not flying across that road, pigeon is probably injured. You
Or
know what I mean?
stupid.
Or stupid. Either way, time for you to get,
Time for you to get your Darwin Award?
exactly. I mean, and I'm like, no, she is not. I mean, she was about to wreck herself and the rest of us.
Title of the podcast, Pigeon Killer.
So then, so then she gets right up onto the pigeon and she's slamming on brakes now.
Mm-hmm.
I think she thought she was going to change lanes, and then she
Mhm.
saw me, thank the Lord. And right when she gets right up on the pigeon,
Mm-hmm.
then he flies
Yeah.
and flies over into the median.
That's
and I'm
what
like,
pigeons do.
what the? But
What the
why?
pigeon?
Yeah, what the pigeon? And why was he trying to walk? I mean, hello.
Because pigeons are stupid. Their heads are this big and their
Oh,
brains
God.
are like,
Well, he was a dumb one.
yeah.
Because Highway 70
Who's ever met a
in
smart
James
pigeon?
City,
Maybe he was trying to.
maybe he had been to the Bojangles and eaten,
He was too heavy to fly.
and he was too heavy to fly.
But those biscuits are so good.
Yeah, they are good. The chicken biscuits are good. I love their chicken anyway. I hadn't eaten breakfast, so
Okay,
you know
now-
what?
now
I gotta
we're
stop somewhere
hungry.
on the way home to get something to eat.
I
Okay.
had breakfast.
I guess I could tell you what I'm wearing too. I'm going to talk about this one in a little bit, but I'll tell you what these are. These are just easy. I call them Easy-Peasy Fingerless mitts. You just knit the panel, rib, and then you seam them, or you get your friend that likes to do that kind of
I was
thing.
just gonna say, didn't I seam those
Yeah,
for you
you've seen many
years
of
ago?
them for me. And then you just do what is it called, a mattress stitch?
Yeah.
Up the seam, and you leave an opening for a thumb hole. So this is Sweet Georgia. I know this is Ginger. I cannot remember what this one was. Was it Riptide? No, it wasn't Riptide. It was something else. But yeah, I love this color. I love the ginger. Of course I would, because I am one. But yeah, I love them.
And what
And-
else are you wearing?
Well, we're going to get around to that in a long way around to it, because this is the designer that I have been wanting to talk about for quite some time. and it just so happens that she put out one of her annual Christmas things, so we're going to do it now. It's Laura Aylor, and if you've never, it's Aylor. If you've never checked her patterns out on Ravelry, you really should do so. You'd be doing yourself a favor by doing it. She makes, or she designs and makes, because she does a lot of knitting, some beautiful patterns. They're easy to read. I've knit, as you'll get ready to see, Karen and I both have knit several of hers. The sweater that I think I showed you all earlier on, I don't know, podcast 1 or 2, the linen and cotton one, the green. Remember?
Oh yeah,
that was the
first
one. Yeah, that was the one that I modified the pattern, because
Okay.
I had knit it in the Sunrose. I had knit it in the regular way. That's got a different construction in the neck, but it's easy to understand the way she writes her patterns. I just love her patterns for that reason. They're very easy to me to understand. They're very knitter friendly, new knitter friendly, I think. So every year she does something called Just For You, where it's a pattern, it's a mystery, you know, basically what the category is, like a neck or torso thing. And then she releases a clue every day. And the first one that we did, which is what I have on, is called Outlier. And Karen knit one too.
But I'm not wearing it because
let me stand up. Oh! Anyway, it's like a triangle. And if you go and I can't
So here's mine.
put my booty in your
use
face.
mine and
Okay.
show the
Anyway,
construction.
you get a pattern a clue every morning, and so I would get up early every morning before I went to work, and I would knit the clue of the day, and it's just a little bit, because I think originally it started on the 1st and it went all the way through like to the 24th or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
For this one, so you only knit a little bit each day, but it's designed just to have a little bit of knitting time for yourself during the holiday season. So this was just for you one. And she named it Outlier after the mystery was over and done with. And then the second year, she did one.
Did you bring yours?
I did.
Oh.
That was, again, a neck torso thing, same way. Oh, by the way, this one is from Malabrigo, Mecca, Mecha, Micha, ever how you want to pronounce it. The big one.
Mecha. Mine is Plymouth Encore. Chunky. This is a discontinued colorway.
Yeah, that one's washable. This one is not.
Yeah.
So the next year, it was another neck torso thing. I want to say it was the same amount of time to do it. And these were done with Miss Babs.
Yeah, it did a week, I think. Yeah.
Miss Babs, was it Miss Babs? What was the name of this yarn? It was a chunky yarn.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Because they're usually chunky because
it goes quicker.
It goes quicker, yeah. I can't remember. But this was it. And this she named Bittersweet. It's kind of like a capelet. You should put yours on so people can see what it looks like. Here I am telling a grown woman what to... Oh, Jesus.
It goes like this.
It looks like a friggin' lampshade, you ding-dong.
Well, have you met me?
Yes.
There.
So you can pull it, like with these increases over here. It's just cute. Yeah. So you can just pull it down. So that was year 2. Year 3, we were neglectful and we did not participate.
I forgot all about it. You're usually the one that keeps up with this stuff and
me.
tells
No, we talked about it.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, but I think for some reason we both decided not to do it. And I'm thinking now, I wonder why. Because Z did it.
Was it Lacey or something?
No, I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what our reasoning for not doing it was. But we didn't do it. That could be. Or it could be that Christmas knitting just wasn't done yet. And neither one of us wanted to put that pressure on ourselves.
Maybe.
So those were the Just For You 1 and 2. 3 we don't have because we didn't do. I'm sure you can go through her Ravelry patterns and find out what 3 was. But now she's come out with 4. So this one starts on the 13th. So I'm thinking this one isn't going to be as long because it's going to start, I believe, on the 13th.
But you're supposed to be done by Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it must be, and it's done with worsted. No, DK. DK or light worsted.
Which is probably why it's 2 weeks instead of 1.
Right. So that means it can't be that big. Because it couldn't be this big in DK and you get it done.
Well, it's 400 yards. It says 400 yards of DK or light worsted in 2 different colors.
You can get the project sheet right now. So this gives you
Yeah.
all the information for the Just For You 4.
And if you've ever bought a pattern from her before, you get this pattern for free.
Right. And if not,
Yeah.
it's only like $2, and
Yeah.
she donates money. So
Yeah.
it's fun because you get just a little bit to knit every day. There's no pressure. I'd never found it to be where I couldn't get the clue done, because I would get up early in the morning, give myself time to do it before I had to go to work, and do it. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
If you've never tried anything like that, this is a great one to try. Like
And
I said,
it's not
she does,
such a long thingy where you're like knitting
Right.
along, making a sweater or something.
Right.
It's 2 weeks and you're done. You would use, she said in here in the sheet, you knit approximately 15 to 45 yards each clue.
Yeah, and that's not really a lot.
So,
yeah,
you
and
know.
even if it was a whole month long one, it's still just a little bit every day.
right.
And it's kind of, to me, psychologically, it was like I would get it done, and then I would see, oh, I got this much done. So, you know, I really couldn't tell what this was going to be
Right.
for a way, so it started taking more shape, you know.
Right.
But like maybe the first day was just this garter stitch
Yeah.
up here, and then the next day maybe this much, and then, you know, so I don't know.
Well,
I
it's
just
not a
enjoy
lot
them.
of pressure because you only have a set amount you have to do every
Right.
day.
And it's
Yeah.
usually minimal. So,
Yeah.
but since we're on the topic of her and her Just For You, I thought I would bring some of the other things that I have knit from her patterns. And let's see, so that was our bittersweets.
You
and our
didn't bring your
outlaws.
yarn to show though, did you?
No, I forgot to bring my darn yarn for the
Gosh.
planning sheet.
This is the ones.
Again, take a picture, send it to Karen.
There you go. We'll pop hers in here. But mine, I'm going to use this first. It's the Sublime. Can you see it? Sublime. Baby Cashmere and Merino and Silk DK. And this, I don't think it has a name, does it? No. It's just shade 0006.
On the Sublime.
Yeah, so there's that one.
That's how I
Sublime.
remember they only did
And
numbers.
then I went to the Salty Sheep yesterday in Swansboro.
I had to work.
I'm sorry. And I got this Anzula. It's the Cricket DK in the Country Green. Oops, where'd it go? Country Green colorway. It's actually a little darker than that. We're having light issues with the...
Because we don't have hardly any natural light today.
These are going to be the two. And they said color one will be the one that goes next to your face, so I'll probably use the green.
Yeah, that's
because you don't want to have, use the green.
Okay, so having said that,
Excited.
I know what my colors are, and I think you can pretty much visualize. I'm doing Mad Tosh DK Tart, which is a red, you know, it's a tonal red,
Yeah.
and then Victorian Gothic, which is like a not black, but like a charcoal
Pretty. That'll be
charcoal
dramatic.
black tonal.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking I don't do reds very well, so I should do black up.
Yeah,
the darker
by your
one up
face.
here.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll try to get a
Okay.
pic to you to pop in with that along with Jason's socks. So, but let me just show you some of the other things that I've done by her. She does, like I said, some really funky construction things, or I think they are, but they're enjoyable and they're fun. This is one that's done in sock yarn. It's a little neck piece. It's almost like a mini version of this.
Yeah. Suzanne's made like 3 of those,
Yeah,
I
they're
think.
fun to do. It's called Ophelia. And this is Malabrigo sock. God, one of my very favorite colorways by them. Oh, man.
And now you can't remember it.
No, I can't. I love this colorway. I can't remember what it is. It's in my Ravelry project page. Yeah. But this is fun, too. I'll just slip it over my head real quick so you can see. So if you just want a little something up around your neck, I love it. I think it's pretty. It was fun to do. It's got that weird, funky construction, and it has short rows, but they're not scary short rows. Like,
Right.
I used to be scared to death of short rows. Not so anymore. This is just fun. You don't have to go back and pick up anything. You just knit it and then go back like Anthony Casalina does his. So I love that. I might make some more of these now that I've remembered about it. I'd forgotten it for a while. The other thing that I've done by her is the Sunrose pattern, which is a sweater. This one I did in Madeline Tosh DK. So it has a
Little eyelets.
eyelets around the edge of the sleeve, cuff of the sleeve, and on the hem of the sweater. And again, it's got this weird way to start out the neckline, but once you get it going, I mean, it's got the garter stitch on the shoulder.
On the shoulders.
Yep. But once you get going, I mean, figure it out. It's, you know, it's in the round, top down.
Mm-hmm.
Again, details are on my project page because I can't remember that other than the, I think this was called teal something, the yarn color. No, I don't remember that either. And then I took that pattern from that sweater. Y'all have seen this one, but I brought it anyway. And did a shorter version, short sleeve version, and instead of doing the eyelet around the hem and the sleeves, I just did an I-cord bind off. Guess it's not. Anyway, same pattern. I just made it shorter and changed the sleeve length and didn't do the eyelet pattern around the hem and the sleeves. So I've yarned and knit another one of these.
Cool.
Yeah, just have to find the time. But yeah, she's a great designer. I think you do yourself a favor by checking her out. I mean, her patterns are easily comprehensible. I think they're, like I said, they're knitter friendly, new knitter friendly. And if you, this is the other thing that's great about her. If you're knitting one of her patterns, if you go on her group page, she's got a lot of threads for her different things that are going on.
Yeah.
If you ask her a question, she normally is boom right on top of it within minutes sometimes, or even yeah. That was one of Z. She said she just must sit at her computer. She said every time I have asked a question, she said I'm like, you know, just turning around to get something, and she's already on there answering. She said she is on top of her pattern support.
Notifications so she can see it.
But she's on top of it. So that's another great thing about her is I don't think you'd be sorry knitting any of her patterns. All right, so I'm going to move off for Laura Aylor. Go and check her out. And her patterns. She has some great ones.
Now we have Acquisitions Booty. Booty.
I got no booty.
No booty?
Just what I'm sitting on.
Yeah. Well, I got a couple things. Well, just a couple things that were given to me. Our friend Suzanne, you got one of these, right?
Yeah, I left it at home though. But I got the same thing. So
she made these bags for us. Little Christmas.
She's in our knit group.
Yeah.
And she's super funny, y'all.
Yes.
I'd like to get her on here one time with us.
Oh my gosh.
That would be so much fun.
We'd have to get like a TVMA rating.
Yeah, well, definitely, but that'd be nice.
Then our friend Kathy in the Monday group, you weren't there, so you didn't get one yet.
Oh, cute.
She made all different kinds. We got to pick which one we wanted, and I picked this one. And hopefully they're going to get here today. It said they're out for delivery. I ordered from Knitty by Nature. She has Snoopy and Woodstock stitch markers. I saw those the
other day.
I had just gotten this bag, and I saw it on her Instagram that she had, and I was like, I gotta have them. So I can't wait. It looks like my package came out of the black hole that was Fayetteville. If you follow me on Instagram, you will see that.
I missed all that.
Everything that goes to Fayetteville, I don't know what they do there. I don't know what they're smoking or drinking, but they just must be partying.
It just sits.
It does. It does. And Kathy, the lady that made this bag, made the most beautiful christening gown for a family member's baby. It got to Fayetteville, and they lost it. It was there for 6 weeks, and they finally delivered it, and it looked like it had been beat up and on the floor. And
I gotta put something on my lips. My lips are getting chapped.
So anyhow, I got Christmas. There's nothing in there yet. I'm gonna have to cast something on to put in my Christmas bag. And then I said I wasn't gonna do any Black Friday shopping because I know, but the whole competitiveness of stuff. That's
you gave into that?
I didn't, because what happened was
What had happened
was Black Friday, I was sitting there and Kay was coming over to knit. And I had my phone sitting in front of me and I looked down and it said 9:03. And I remembered that Tuft Woolen said at 9 o'clock they were going to do
an
update. So I said, well, let me just go on and see. I said, it'll probably be empty by now.
Because it always is.
Because it always is. She takes like minutes to sell out. But no. I ended up
lucky
getting
duck.
a Tuft Woolen.
You lucky duck.
She sends the cutest little cards.
Oh, I can smell it from
And
here.
Martha, she always says thank you.
Ooh,
She's
I can
so
smell them from
sweet.
here.
Yes. This one is autumn berry.
Now, how cute is that? That the little tie around it is purple and white. Oh, that's nice. Now, these are
sock soaps.
Sock soaps. Okay.
Yes, these are sock soaps. Although I do like her body soaps too. But the sock soaps seem to sell out. Say that 10 times fast. Sock soaps seem to sell out a lot faster.
Say shop, sniff, and sip.
I know.
Say that 10 times.
This one is spiced pear cider.
See, pear in its green.
I know.
And yellow.
I didn't even notice that. How cute.
Oh, I like this one better.
And then I got the
autumn berry better.
the sock soap sampler.
Say that really fast.
Sock soap sampler, it sells out. And there's the chai spice, pink peppermint, lavender, red currant, and mandarin, and honey apple. You can sniff them. I've already sniffed them.
I don't know. They might all start smelling alike. Since they're right on top of each other. Lavender,
No.
I don't care for lavender.
Really? That was my favorite one.
Really?
I want to get some of the body soap in lavender. I've been using... I don't know if you can
I
sniff
request
me.
that you use something different when I come over?
Well, I've been using that stuff that I showed last time, the burnt orange patchouli.
Yeah.
I really
the
like the way
chai.
that smells.
They all smell good.
Yeah.
They all smell good. Lavender is just not... I'm not saying I hate it.
Yeah.
It's just not my favorite.
Right. Okay, and then our friend, Carol, gave us these lovely yarn bowls.
She brought mine to me at work because I wasn't there Monday.
She gave me mine yesterday.
I wasn't feeling pretty.
Oh, so cute.
I wasn't feeling pretty at the beginning of the week.
And then, you're going to love this. I was in the store yesterday. Actually, it was online. And I saw this tutorial. And I said, you know what? I'm going to try this. It could be a horrible disaster. But
uh-oh. Oh, this should be fun. You told me about that. Have you done one yet?
I haven't. I just got it yesterday. I'm
Did
going
you
to
get
try
that
to make
online?
pom-poms. No, I got it at Hobby Lobby.
Shut up.
And it was so funny because it was like a great big bolt. And I'm carrying it up to the counter and there was a little girl standing there and her eyes got really big.
She thought you had a dog.
I
or
didn't
a
think she
bear.
did. I said, look, it's a bear. And she was like, Anyhow, I put it on the counter. And
there
the
you go, scaring little children
I
while
know,
you're
but-
shopping.
The lady that worked there, I put it on the counter for her to cut for me. And she goes, you don't want that.
She really said that?
She did. And I was like, yes,
Why
I
would you
do.
not
I'm going to
want it?
make pom-poms. She goes, it's going to make a mess. And I was like,
No more than my cats do, lady.
I know.
Why would she say that? She works there. She's supposed to
Well,
sell stuff.
Honestly,
Yeah.
where it was making a mess was on her table.
Oh, she didn't want the mess.
Because she cut it and she was like, oh, well, that's not bad.
She doesn't
And
care.
then on the edge of where the bolt was,
Right.
it was,
So she didn't care about your mess at home. she was
no,
worried about her
no,
mess on
she
her
didn't
table.
want to have to clean it up. So I only got a quarter of a yard.
But that's
Just in
pretty.
case.
If you can do that, do you know how much? Because I'm still waiting on the ones I ordered from
know.
Achilles,
Yeah.
original art,
Yes.
whatever. I'm still waiting on
Well,
them.
like I said, there's a tutorial, so I'm going to try it. I got some polyfill to fill them, and yeah, it does. It feels
It
like one of my cats. I mean, it looks real, but
Yeah.
it's fake because I would not
I
do real
wonder.
fur.
I'm just trying to figure out how.
And then you
fluffy-
fluff it.
Yeah, how fluffy it's going to be once it's.
Don't
made
make a
into
mess. That lady from Hobby Lobby will come get you.
Screw that lady at Hobby Lobby. I was going to go down there today after I left here.
Not a
now.
Saturday. Not
Well, not only that, it's yuck weather. I just want to go home. I got to
Yeah.
go by the grocery store, pick up some stuff for lunch tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that'll be cool, though.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
I think so.
Maybe
So
for
look.
what? There
Yeah,
we go.
like that.
That looks more like a pom-pom.
Yeah. So
yeah, I'm thinking
gonna try it. I got they said you're supposed to use upholstery needles, so I got some of those. The curved, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
you're going to have to go around.
yeah, you're going to get through that thick.
Well, that and you're going to have to go around.
Yeah,
and around
right,
thing.
right. So we'll see. It's making a mess. She told us.
Whatever. Yeah, I was going to go down there today, but I just...
Number one, the traffic's going to suck because it's Saturday and
That-
it's 2 weeks before Christmas
and
or
it's
3
yucky.
weeks before Christmas.
You know
and
what?
the
I
weather's
may just
terrible.
order the friggin' thing online and pay the shipping. Or
well,
maybe I should check
Amazon.
Oh, you said you're going this week then,
Yeah, I'm
right?
going to go Monday
Okay.
because I have to get
Well,
a
if you'll
different
pick it up
color.
for me, that would
Yes.
be great. Okay.
I have to get a different
I'm
color.
getting a gleaner, and I have a 40% off coupon for a gleaner, and so now you watch. You get down there, and they say, "Oh, we sold out yesterday." That pissed me off, but anyway, whatever.
I really don't think gleaners are like
Hot items.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Every
Well, now
time you
that
see
you
a
said
giveaway,
it,
every time you do a giveaway on Instagram for 9,000 people comment.
Yeah.
I got
Maybe not.
like knitting with alpaca.
Do you need some?
It's like knitting with alpaca. Let me just go ahead and swallow it. How about that? That'll get it out of my mouth.
Just swish it, let it go.
Okay, so are we done with
I think
booty
we
call?
are. That's all I've got.
Okay, so apparently, and the majority of people out there are just like Karen, and they could give two shiites about knitting baby sweaters with weird, funky construction that you have to seam and put together. Because we opened up the thread, 2 podcasts ago. I even left it open an extra 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever. We opened up a thread, and all you had to do was say, tell us what you did with patterns that you were never ever going to knit again. And Karen we would pick a random generate, pick a person, and Karen would ship them the pattern. Well, in 6 weeks, it's been like 6 weeks since we did the one at my house.
Yeah.
We've had one. I'm not drinking yet. One person want that friggin' book. So
she's gonna get it.
She's gonna get it. I can't pronounce your name. That's your Ravelry name.
Little mom.
We were trying earlier to pronounce it, and we sounded like the Swedish chef on what, Sesame Street? Is that?
No, the Muppets.
No, the Muppets. Okay.
Yeah, I got that
Anyway,
fur up my nose now.
Anyway, Mom,
Yeah.
you're the winner. I looked you up on Ravelry. Your name is Amy. So,
Yes.
Amy, if you will contact this one, the Havelock Zoo,
Yeah.
if you'll contact her on Ravelry and give her
send you that
your
back.
information, she will send it to you. So, I think in her post she wants it because she is going to start a knitting pattern library.
Ah, cool.
Yep.
Cool.
So,
It
yay!
is all
It's
yours.
found a home.
Yay.
So that's a good place for it to go. Is so for other people to find out that they don't
Yeah.
want to do it either.
Yeah.
or
you know
not.
what, Amy? If you try it and you don't like it, you can.
She's gonna put it in the pattern library.
There
That's
you
what
go.
she's doing. She's
Okay.
doing a pattern library for people. Library for people. All right. So
Cool. Maybe I'll send her the
not
other one
bad.
when I get done with
Yeah.
it too.
Well, she apparently
I
may be
know.
the only
She might
person
be
that
the only
doesn't
one
want
that
it.
wants There you go. Amy, let me know if you want the little boy version too. When I get done with it, I will send it on to you.
and then we
too.
don't even have to worry with doing.
There you go. And I won't even
thing.
have to ask and feel really sad that nobody wants something. That's
All right. So
free.
again, that's the winner of the pattern book. Amy, if you get in contact with the Havelock Zoo, she will get your deets and mail it to you.
Yes.
So, I think.
On that happy note.
Well, I think that's all that's on this thing. Is there
It
anything
is.
else that we want to talk about?
Not that I know of.
All right. Well, let's see. We're not quite an hour, so let's
Oh my
just go ahead and
goodness.
fill an hour up.
I have my kid's gift I could show.
Oh, that would be cool.
I wonder if, well,
Sure as
Noah.
you show it, he'll watch.
exactly.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I'm not
Don't
going
do
to do it.
Mm-mm.
Y'all can wait till Christmas and
Needless
I'll
to
show
say,
because he'll
it's-
be here for Christmas.
Yeah,
so
and needless to
I'm
say,
not
it's
shipping
great,
it.
and she's a great
very
mom.
cool.
Is all I can say.
Cool.
We'll show
I
it to
am a
you
good mom.
whenever he can. He's not watching. I'm about
Right.
to freeze. I'm
Swear,
telling you,
I'm melting.
Just about to freeze.
Do you remember that? What's
You
that
feel my hands?
Christmas? That Christmas cartoon? I'm Mr. Heat Miser, and
Oh,
you're
yeah.
I'm Mr. North Wind or whatever that was.
Oh,
so that's
yeah.
it. You're the chilly one, and I'm
It's always
the
that
guy
way,
with the
though.
funky fire hair.
Except that first podcast when it was hot as hell up here. Okay. Oh, we almost forgot to do it again.
What?
That. The craft beer.
Oh, I thought you were
Taste-a-thon?
pointing somewhere.
No, that's. That.
I wasn't forgetting.
Ah.
This
Me.
Pod's beer, since it's a rainy, yucky day and everybody's got their fireplaces going, is Benford Brewing's Smoked O'Hickory Brown Ale. I love smoked beers, and my darling friend Lauren, years ago, after my shed burned down, we used to work together at a little bottle shop beer bar. And one of the distributors came in and was giving us some beers to taste to see which ones we wanted for the shop. And one of them was a smoked beer. And as we were trying it, she looks at me and she said, Karen, is this what your shed smelled like when it was burned?
Did you punch her in the face? Did you punch her?
No, I didn't punch her. I thought it was funny.
Okay, good. That's good. And nobody got hurt.
Nobody got
All right,
hurt.
so to explain to me how it's smoked. I mean, how do they smoke a
It
beer?
is smoked. They use smoked grains. See, our brown ale uses both German and home smoked grains.
Okay, so
Performed at the Benford Farm, and this is
they
South Carolina, either Lancaster or Lancaster. I don't know how they say.
So they smoke the grains just like you
Yes.
would smoke a ham
Yeah.
or
Mhm.
turkey
Yeah.
or whatever. Okay, we'll see. Start.
I love smoked beers.
I've never had a smoked beer before.
I've never had this one before.
I quit smoking. Remember?
I know. Now I'm giving her something smoky, and she's gonna be all pissed off.
It looks like.
Mm.
Ooh, it's got a weird smell, but it's pretty. The color's
It's
pretty.
pretty.
I'd like to have some
It's
yarn
very
this color.
sparkly.
Yeah, it's got a lot of.
Looks like those little fake candles.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they have the like.
That they put in
foamy
beer
thing.
mugs that make it
Yeah.
look like beer.
It does.
Are you ready?
Let's try it.
Mm.
Ugh. Yeah, no.
Ooh, I need to lick a dog's butt to get the taste of that
Yeah.
out of my mouth. Ooh, that's bad.
That is not, doesn't taste like a smoked beer to me.
What does it taste like to you? Ass?
It tastes like a sour.
I
I
just
wonder
said
if
that.
it's bad.
Just, I hope not. It smells funny.
That's really terrible. Sorry.
Sorry, Benford.
Yeah,
Benford.
I don't
Brewing.
know. Brown ales are usually more mellow.
Well, you know what I was thinking is that
I was looking
you
for a
didn't
date
think.
on it.
Well, see, here's the thing. She's never tried this one either. Like the
Mm-mm.
last two, I think you haven't.
I haven't. I was
tried.
trying to do some ones that both of us hadn't.
But, generally, I've not in the past liked dark beers, but I like the 1050. That
Yeah.
was dark. And what was the last one we did dark?
No, that was the cranberry one.
No, that's right. But
Yeah.
wasn't there another one that was kind of dark? Was it the IPA?
Yeah, that was the one that you didn't like. The bourbon barrel ale.
That one was
Ale.
dark, right? But I did like the 1050, and
You
it was
did.
dark. So I
Mhm.
thought I might like this one. It's not really dark, but that's got a... Maybe
Kinda
we should
weird.
give it one more shot. Maybe it's just that initial...
Maybe.
Let's try one more just to be fair. Because you know how sometimes you do that?
Right. That first initial.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was trying to see if there was like a date on it to see maybe.
I
if
bet
it
it's
was...
probably on the bottom of the can.
It probably is. Hang on. Nope.
No date?
Mm-mm.
Well, doesn't it take beer a long time to get bad anyway?
It depends on the alcohol content. The higher the alcohol content, the longer you can keep it. Like ones that are double digits or more, you can... Okay, I'm not doing this.
Go get one of the cats.
No.
Oh, no, don't do...
Oh, you did it.
The second one was worse to me. Blech.
The second one's not as bad, but
It was worse to me. Yeah, that's just not good.
no. It's not what a smoked beer tastes like. Does not taste like what my shed smelled like.
Okay, so
Okay.
what you're trying to tell me is for me not to base my smoked
Right.
beer
Right.
like or dislike
I'll
on
have
this
to-
particular one
I'll have to go get one that I have actually tried before.
that you know is
That
good.
I know is a good.
Yeah, that's
smoked
just
beer.
not good to me. That to me, I think would be a
No.
very much an acquired taste. Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't.
I don't know what you would
Doesn't
really
taste like
have.
a smoked beer.
I can't really think of anything to say you'd have to like this to like that, or if you like this, you'd probably like that. I can't even think of anything
It
to
almost
compare.
tastes like a sour beer, which means that there's either something wrong with the beer or.
It's just not.
Our
that's
taste
not
buds.
good.
So anyhow,
Thumbs down. I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs down because I tried twice and it made me ick. Okay, 2 thumbs down.
yeah.
So I guess we won't be putting that one on the IG.
No, that one.
They will not like us.
No, I know, really.
But
Ooh,
that's
no.
the thing. We're going to be honest. So if it
Right.
stinks or it sucks or it's horrible or it's bad, we're just going to say so.
No, we'll
But
just
if
say
it's
that
lovely,
we don't like it.
Right,
There
we
might
don't
be
like it.
people out there that
obviously
think
there's
this
people out there that do. Maybe there's that one person. like in
Like
the
Sweet
thread,
Amy
like
who
Sweet
wants
Amy who
that
wanted
book.
that pattern. Maybe
Yes.
there's one person out there who does.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, Carol, Hal, don't run to the store to get this
No,
one.
no, don't.
Nope.
Don't.
If you're watching, don't run to the store to get that one, cause anyway. Okay, yeah.
Well, thank you for watching. Another interesting.
Yeah, we just really need to. You just need to, at the very beginning of the episode, just open up the episode with that fancy, oh my gosh, I have to say, shout out to my friend who's learned how to do all that editing stuff with putting pictures in and captioning and all that kind of, she getting fancy on me.
I'm trying to learn
But-
how to do music, but I can't get it to stop. When I put it in, it just
Right.
like plays through the whole episode, and
Well, you know not to ask me, I know nothing.
I
I'm
know.
going to have to call the kid
Austin.
across the street.
yeah, I'll call Austin.
Or, yeah, call the kid across the street.
I'll try.
But what I was going to
Figure
say
it out.
is maybe at the very beginning,
Uh-huh.
take some footage from something else and put in the very beginning and put that,
TVMA.
yeah. Put
Well, it's not really mature. I don't want to put that on there because I don't want YouTube.
No,
to...
just say
flag
you might
us as
not want to watch
inappropriate.
this with kids.
right. Yeah.
Just, I mean,
Yeah.
oh, well, I think we've got to go really low to get banned from YouTube. From some crap I've seen on there.
Yeah.
Of course, we would be the ones they'd kick off. Be okay to have.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
like, I could say.
Yeah.
but-
Don't.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
Is that it? Are we done?
I think we are
Okay.
done.
So this is the 9th.
Right.
So 2 weeks from now is the 23rd.
Yes.
Is that right?
So we can do a Christmas episode, or we can do after Christmas.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
Possibly we'll see either
In 2 weeks,
Or it might
be
be
3 weeks.
that, or it might be sooner than 2 weeks.
Okay. Oh, it might. Okay. That could be it too.
Who knows? We'll just have to see. Because I don't know how. I have no idea what work's going to be
Yeah.
like. But all right. So I guess we
Yeah.
will say keep on knitting, and I would say keep on knitting kitten, but then I'd be stealing it from Stephen West. So
Oh, yeah,
we need to
don't do
come
that.
up with something of our own.
Yeah.
Can't say needles up because Chelsea and Sue
Yeah.
have that.
Yeah.
Oh well. We'll see y'all another day.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.